Hello everyone and welcome to another brand new video and update over here on the whole Sykkuno situation. Now I kind of thought this whole thing was going to go die on down because we saw Mujin go and make his actual video and apology, and it's, well, like a lot of people didn't really fully love it, but at least it was done. He removed the video. We also had Blau, who just has completely just disappeared off the internet at the time of making this video. And actually I did go make a pretty big video discussing the whole full history of like the Blau girl and why she was actually a lot more worse than people would probably expect. I'll have that link down below because it was literally 2 hours worth of effort and a lot of stuff that even I was kind of partially involved on in. Just letting you guys all know, but I'm kind of ready to move off of this subject, or at least that's what I thought. Now, when it comes to this channel, my subscribers, like if there's drama, I'll go talk about it, and of all various factors in case you guys are new. So thank you everyone who's subscribed, and I even had people put on notifications. Thank you guys so much. We even do have a Switch 2 and PS5 Pro giveaway I was in the works of trying to go do, but I didn't really want to promote it out a lot when we were actually like doing the gossip. So if you guys will be entered in one on that, we'll have more updates and details on that very soon, but just drop a sub and you guys should be entered. We'll talk about that later on. But nonetheless, like, so we saw all this drama unfolding. I thought it'd be done. Like, I thought I'd be ready to go talk about new things, but the one thing about Sykkuno is he just keeps on coming. Well, literally and metaphorically, because right now, Blau has now been calling him out. Like, he finally broke his silence. And it's actually a little bit worse than we thought. Now, I even knew about this drama because if you guys can or cannot tell, especially because I'm on Twitch all the time, I am I just see all the tea. Like, I'm a Twitch partner. We talk about tea sometimes on my own Twitch stream. If you guys want to follow down below, I've actually had a lot of you guys do that. Thank you guys so much. Sorry for all the subtle promos. But nonetheless, for all this stuff, like we've been discussing this, I see this stuff happen in real time. And when you're one of the biggest content creators at the time, say Sykkuno and the Clean Boys and everything else out there in the whole RP section, yeah, like people kind of talk. And I saw some of the stuff happen. This drama happened live years ago, so it's going full circle. Because right now, Blau is now calling out Sykkuno and giving all the actual deets. And it's actually a bit worse than we thought. Now, I actually kind of agreed at the time for Sykkuno. Because if you guys want the high level before we fully dive on in, Blau went and called out Sykkuno for when he was insulting the merch that like his little group organization that they were doing with the GTRP squad. And basically Sykkuno on stream was kind of ripping on it, judging it, was very awkward. We're going to show all these clips so you guys can see the context of it. And it was just a really weird experience. But now Blau finally had a chance to explain like kind of how like they broke it on off and why he kind of left the whole friend group and all of his animosity towards as well with Sykkuno, which I do think is actually very valid. Like there's actually a lot of stuff to break down in leaks, so let's go breaking it down. So like I said, subscribe if you guys want. Our own socials are down below. We'll give you guys more details and everything else later on, and of course the Blau thing too. I feel like that was so much selling out in one circle. I apologize just in case anyone misses it. Let's dive into this actual tea. So as I mentioned, when it comes to people like, say, Blau and everyone else, they're going to probably be slowly leaking these things on out. Like when your friend's kind of on the low and no one really, like, once like your friend kind of loses the standing, you can air out all the dirty laundry. Not that you really should, granted, but if you kind of hold on in, some people just got to let it on out. So this is going to be kind of Blau's statement. We're going to show Sykkuno's right afterwards because we literally have proof. Like this is the greatest thing about these situations. We quite literally have proof of it all.
On the drive back from Coachella, I was riding back, and two of the girls in the car were riding back.
I don't know why I think sorry.
Hey, do you know a Twitch streamer named Sykkuno? I keep seeing things about him all over my TikTok.
Like imagine you in a car with that, and you're like, yep.
By the way, listen, I'm just gonna fucking.
It's like yeah,
listen,
totally.
I'm just gonna fucking briefly talk about this shit. We're gonna fucking rip this off.
You know how awkward this must be when your friends are in drama? It's happened to me before.
Okay.
One of my friends got canceled and went super viral, and I had to talk about it. It was awkward. Like I was like,
in a really fucking weird position here.
He is in a weird spot. All of his friends are in weird spots.
Like literally. And by the way, just as a reference for people like Turn, you guys can ask for it because Turn genuinely knows like a lot of this shit. It's fucking weird for me. I was getting a lot of messages because people were like, oh my God, Blau clearly knew about this because there was like this time where Blau didn't fuck with Sykkuno.
Yep.
Yes, by the way, in case I've never said this, but it was pretty fucking obvious for about 2 years, I did not fuck with Sykkuno at all.
And a lot of people also, just for like my own added in tea, there's a lot of people even for Blau where people are like, was he breaking up with girls? What happened? How come he stopped interact with people? Like what's going on? Like there is some low key tea involved. Now, sometimes friend groups do fall apart. Sometimes they just want to do their own thing and kind of solidify themselves as their careers. And sometimes just everyone ends up hating each other or that person itself. Like I kind of feel like that kind of happened a little bit with Eliam right now. Like, he had that weird cheating allegation and it kind of seems like everyone kind of cut him off. It gets a little awkward, I think I made a video on that too forever ago. Like, you know, like it just gets weird. But typically if like everyone's hanging out on stream every day, talking on Twitter, like in calls, whatever, and it stops, there's usually a reason why. And it sucks because for sometimes Twitch viewers, they get a little bit too noticeable. Like some people are a little bit too smart. This happened to me before where like I stopped being friends with people. You know how awkward it is where it's like, hi, how come this guy's not on stream? How come you guys haven't hung out? What's going on with it? It's like, bro, leave me alone. I hate them. Like,
I streamed with him a lot, and he was a good friend of mine. Like outside of streaming, Sykkuno was one of my friends. And then I did not fuck with him at all. That was unrelated to any of this.
Comes down to some of this other team.
I did not know any of this shit. I did not know he was fucking cheating. I knew he had a girlfriend, but that was like long before. And I knew about some other cheating thing, but that was long before. But I didn't know about it.
So basically, he knew a little about like apparently Sykkuno was running around the block a little bit. And we all know is kind of bad. We all talk about it's kind of bad, you know. I mean, like, yeah, he wasn't a predator, but he was bad. Like, he was floating around, you know.
Yeah, this shit. And so this is why it's a little weird for me. He did some fucked up shit to me a couple of years, like actually fucked up shit to me, and I did not fuck with him. Just like we went from like streaming games almost all the time to like it was very obvious to people that I didn't fuck with him. In fact, holy shit, this is the most important thing. I actually do owe an apology to all of the GTA roleplay frogs who were like, enjoyers. They clocked me for this in 4.0. I just completely switched up my character. Like Mickey just didn't fuck with and I had to just stomach the reason why. I just couldn't explain why. But yeah, that was completely OOC. That was horrible roleplay from me. I'm so sorry to all of. So
basically, is playing like if you guys don't know, GTRP is like literally GTA, but like you have like little storylines. It's a mod, if you will. So people and like streamers interact with each other. They do like little storylines. So if you're all playing the same server, at some point you're gonna probably run into people like Sykkuno, gonna run into other people as well, and it gets awkward because what do you do when like in the storyline like you hate the person on the low? So that's, I think, why he's trying to like mix things up and change things up. And it's just an awkward vibe around people and like who he hung out with in the game. Like this is everyone's jobs, but still.
GTA roleplay enjoyers, that was just straight up OOC for me. I just could not fuck with it. But the key thing in explaining all this to you guys very quickly is I want to be very honest with you. Sykkuno did apologize to me.
He did.
And like you literally can like see when it was. It was like, I think it was at TwitchCon of last year. So pretty recently. I thought it was a pretty genuine apology, and I accepted it. I have no...
Which is intriguing because all these girls and stuff, he actually did apologize for most of it, but no one knows if it's just like a shotgun like apology and like he actually means it or not. It's all like what you do after the fact, you know, how you are a friend after the fact, how you stream after the fact. I guess maybe my own question as this whole situation is winding down is, would you guys even still watch Sykkuno? Like if you guys are Sykkuno gossips or fans, like would you guys like still watch him? Is he like irredeemable or not? Like I definitely look at him a lot differently, but I never really watched him beforehand. I just knew he existed.
No idea how genuine that apology is now, like in hindsight with things coming out, because I just... So I'll say this. I did not know about this shit. I knew about other stuff, but why didn't you talk about it? It was stuff that he did to me, not like illegal stuff and not like sexual. It was violent.
Sykkuno cheated on his girlfriend with Blau.
Violation of bro code, like some fucked up shit bro code wise.
That's a joke. That was the world's worst joke I've ever made. I'm sorry.
The merch stuff, it wasn't that he like compared the Clean Boys merch to his own merch or tried to like sabotage it. It didn't matter that he did that. It was why he did it. It wasn't to promote his own merch. We're gonna show you guys that in a second. He did it because he wanted to intentionally harm me, which is fucking psychotic.
So basically, that's some crazy stuff. So high level, they just had a big merch drop all together, and they were all kind of giving splits. Like I saw this a little bit already, so I kind of know to see if it was like worth making a video on or not. And it kind of is. So basically, like he just organized an entire group launch like for merch, and like he was giving everyone some pretty good cuts. Like Kuno even had a massive cut. So everything like just went hardcore. And even the chat, you guys can see the chatter like reacting to be like, "I knew it. Oh my god, I said it."
Had beef, but I just
even I knew about this.
And I do think when he apologized to me, I think it was pretty genuine. I have no idea if it's genuine now.
Yeah, you never know. People could just be saying how it is.
First.
That's true as well.
Yeah, that is. So stop messaging me and saying that I knew about this shit. I didn't know about this shit.
Apparently no one knew, which is fine.
I will say this.
Well, not fine to happen. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not surprised in the
consistent.
Least bit. Is that fair of me to say?
Dude, he's throwing more shade. He's throwing more shade.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised. I'm literally not a fucking ounce of surprise. I was like, oh shit. I was pre-gaming for Coachella when I saw this, and I was like, well,
dude, imagine literally being at Coachella, kind of like what Blau was doing, dude. So I think she went to Coachella. I have no idea. I just saw the tweet. I have no idea. And like you go look on Twitter and you just be like, oh, my old ex-friend who I had drama with is apparently just like cheating on everyone, is a horrible person. Okay. If that happened to someone I disliked, I'd probably be like riding cloud nine the entire time. I'd be like dancing with Zed, dude, watching Justin Bieber. I'd be having the greatest day of my life. I'm like, yeah, my ops is gone. Thank God. You know?
I can be honest about that. I'm not surprised. Yeah, well, I mean, like I say, I'm not saying it's simple. It's like someone did me really dirty. I just chose never to fucking expose it, but I just didn't fuck with them.
I think that's fine. If anything, that's mature.
Like 2 years later, I accepted that, and then I find out that they're doing other scummy shit to other people. Obviously, I'm gonna be like, huh.
Yes, if you would scum me, would you scum someone else? Like, I think if anything, I respect that. Like, hey, like, yeah, just my own trauma. I'd rather just go and cut the loss. I actually do respect that. I'll be honest.
You know what I mean? Anyways, that's all. Cool. Why did he try to fuck you over with the merch stuff? On my life, I still don't know. I
It's weird because he wasn't part of it.
Why did people thought you knew? Oh, because I like clearly didn't fuck with him for a while. It was really obvious to people.
Like it was just, yeah, you can tell if like streamers, if someone like, say like you're streaming, I can explain this too because I've had this happen to me before. Say you're a streamer and some of your, like a mutual viewer, they watch both of you and they're like, hey, Sykkuno, he needs a third person for Mario Kart. Hey, bro, I loved when you and Sykkuno played, like, I don't know, GTRP together. Bro, are you and Sykkuno gonna sync up in real life? I remember last year when you guys were doing stuff all the time. It was so fun to watch as a viewer. And then the streamer just ignores you because they can't say nothing. Like, you can't be like, if you don't like the guy, sometimes it's hard to be like, oh yeah, I like Sykkuno. Yeah, maybe next time. But then, you know, you keep on saying maybe next time, maybe next time, maybe next time. It gets a little more juicy in a second. So like you can tell, or like just the streamer ignores it all, like the chat's maybe like slow for a minute, and you're like, hey, do you still like Sykkuno? Question mark. And like you could quite literally see, like this is all real time. That's why people love streamers. You could literally look real time, and like you see the streamer look at the chat really quick, and you're like, and they look at it. And they look back, you know, like you can tell, like if anyone has like has a brain, you can kind of tell somehow. So this was all ongoing, probably. And people are like, bro, like Sykkuno's playing, and he probably just gets like they get like timed out or something. Like you can kind of tell when people don't mess with each other.
Well, I just didn't fuck with him for a while, and so they were like, oh my god, Blau must have known about this, and that's why he didn't fuck with him. No, I didn't fuck with him for other reasons. Okay, how do you know it was intentional? Because he admitted that to me. When I was like, yo, why the fuck did you do that? He said, I wanted to hurt you. And I was like, oh.
Who also just says that nonchalantly? So why'd you do that? Well, I just hate you. I just wanted you to see pain and suffering. Like, bro, like this scary, dude. I'm scared.
That's fucking psychotic. Yeah. It is a very simple thing.
So in case you guys are still curious, the numbers actually were like really good for Sykkuno. I think he got like 29% or something like that. We'll probably talk about it in a second. But he had a really high ratio, dude. Like a really high ratio of the money he was getting. So that's why everyone's even more confused. It's like, we gave you a deal. You were getting more than me. Like, you're probably the bigger streamer. We'll give you the bigger cut. Like, that seems fine, logical. Like, let's say you have someone with 40,000 views and they're getting 30%, and you maybe get 1,000, 2,000 or so. You're getting 10%, which I think were roughly the numbers. You're probably gonna be happy because overall it probably works out, you know? Like, it makes sense.
I'm not gonna go fucking dig up receipts about all this shit either.
He did also dig up receipts. I'll show you guys those.
Yeah, he told me to.
Oh, that's how I got the numbers. Actually, yeah, I saw the receipts. I'll show you guys in a second. But anyway, yeah.
And by the way, this is one of those things. I'm not just bringing this shit up. I'm clearing my own name now, and I'll just say this: it's obviously very safe for me to now talk about this shit.
Yeah, because Sykkuno's like so down. Like, he's down a bunch of viewers, a lot of bad PR. He's still bleeding followers. Like, he did do wrong, you know. But like, yeah, you can. This is where you can kind of say whatever you want about Sykkuno. Which we get more, I'll let you guys know. Like, definitely drop a sub either for that or just for the giveaway, you know.
I just never want to really talk about this shit. You guys can ask fucking Turn or any of my mods. They've known about this shit for fucking years. Why would he admit that? I don't fucking know. I'm not trying to listen. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to fucking jump on a bandwagon. Can we talk about Coachella now? We're done. All right. Fuck. I gave this like 2 minutes. This is like a minute longer than ever. Guys, I don't want to talk about how I got fucking screwed over by...
Oh, he does, though. I'll give you guys more details. I'll show you. And I'll show you the clip, too. Like, that's the whole point of this gossip show. Like, it's kind of fun.
Fucking a guy who has a full baseball outfielder. He could field an entire baseball outfield with fucking VTubers. Okay, I'm not...
Yeah, that roster was big, dude.
like, can we just move on? Like, holy shit. You said more than... Listen, I just want to give people context as to why I didn't fuck with him. That's it. Moving on. How do you fence sit on drama that you're in? I'm not fence sitting on the drama. I just don't. Guys,
like sometimes it is true. I mean, I'm a gossip channel at the end of the day, so we can talk about it. But like, there is a certain point where it's like everyone's kind of already said what you had to say. That's why I thought the drama was done. You know, like Sykkuno made his comment. He's disappearing a little bit. Muujin deleted the video. Bao probably went to Coachella and still hasn't done anything. She'll never will. Probably accountability wise, everyone, the whole VTubing sphere just thinks that Bao's horrible now because it's like the 4th time something major like this has happened.
I've had to fucking be quiet about shit that he did for me for like 2 fucking years. Okay. Listen, this was, I can't act surprised. I have told people it was not it was, I don't know. And again, it's like a little hard for me because he did apologize to me and I accepted that apology. And now I don't even know if that was genuine. I don't fucking know. Okay.
Yeah, it does get awkward. It does get awkward.
You guys though, for the last couple years, don't fucking stan content creators.
That's also true. Dude, most content creators are horrible people. I'm sure you guys can tell if you guys watch my channel for anything else whatsoever. Most content creators are bad people. I'm not perfect. Like, I'm over here judging people. Dude, I've done a lot of things wrong in my life, and I will always say sorry if I mess up. But this is very true. Like, if you overly, like, idolize a streamer or content creator, that's where things get bad.
Content creators. To all the sprouts, or like Sykkuno's former community, listen, the only person that you guys can go stand right now, and if you guys are all looking for a home and a place, twitch.tv/chatterbox. Go watch Chatterbox, okay? That's like the one guy I'll fucking vouch for in all of this fucking scene. Go watch him. Granted, his hockey team is shit and they didn't make the playoffs. Meanwhile, my fucking LA Kings just slipped in. Go watch Chatterbox. Enjoy that community. Don't stand content creators otherwise. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, it's pretty much the main drama over there. So let's go talk a bit more because Bao actually leaked out more stuff here. Bao actually leaked out on a tweet that just happened like a barely at all. Like I just saw us too. Or I guess if we're on the sellout train, follow on Twitter too as well down below. Sorry, I hate being a content creator. You always have to beg people. It sucks. But basically, Blau actually had a chance because people were talking about this. You know, we see all these clips over here and discussing this all. Like here's like the more shorter version of it. But basically said, I mean, Sykkuno's merch was cheaper and better quality and thought the Clean Boys merch Blau made was overpriced. Was he wrong though? Even Buddha said he hated it, like the merch that they all made. But the idea is that they were trying to go all grouped together to sell it. So if they go on stream and they try to insult it all, everyone's like, ooh, what's going on? And everyone's like, let's be for real. Blau tried to make a profit from all of the Clean Boys group. I always keep on thinking about Lyric Lean Boys. So hopefully I'm not saying this wrong. Because if you guys remember any of the Lyric stuff back in the day, his RP was god tier. I love Lyric. He's one of my favorite people on Twitch. Consulting them first. Also, Blau ain't no saint. And if only beef was with Sykkuno, it was interesting how he cut off everyone from the group at once. Because people were asking about, like, you know, maybe potential breakups. And maybe he started doing his own thing. And why did everyone not like him? He was invited to group events, you know, all that type of stuff. So anyway, Blau, to the whole conversation we just showed you guys here. These are the numbers I believe I was trying to give you guys. Or maybe not. Actually, it's right here. See, I saw this. That's how I knew. See, I know what's up. All were involved fully in the merch. So every single guy in that whole group was involved in the company. My company's bank account was agreed to be used as the financial coverage. I was financially liable, agreed by all. So basically it was Blau's idea. He's like, hey, maybe I'll front it or I'll be like the guy who takes the loan. Let me maybe get my loan taken care of after we make the profit. And if we don't, I'll be online for it all. Kind of like, hey guys, I want to do this. I'll put up $100,000 and then just pay me $100,000 first and foremost. And then after that, then we can get like their initial recoup. Like, I'm not sure the exact specifics, just an idea. And basically the profits would be like 29% to Buddha, who is pretty big, 29% to Sykkuno, who is also pretty big. Tony, which I think was definitely a little smaller than them, but nothing crazy. I'll be honest, I don't know who Ray is. To be fully honest with you, I wish I knew. If you guys know in the comment section down below. And then 9% for Blau. So it's probably like a tier thing of the group where like, these are the big boys. You're like the also pretty big boy. And then Blau's like, hey, it's my idea, but I will most likely profit off of this, which I think is actually good. I like how he did this. There's nothing wrong with that. And he's like, it's my idea. I'll take the small split and I'll do the company too. I'll take the initial money. I got it. Like, let's take the risk. I think it's going to work out. So we did it, which I actually have nothing against this. Good stuff. And then 5% artist profit sharing proposed by me. So basically the artist also gets a cut of it. I thought that's all good. You know, I truly think that's a win. And then the prices, though, were unfortunately driven up, which that was Sykkuno's big quarrel with it all, which it was true, but also, it's your own product with your friends, and he's also getting the biggest one. So that's like the biggest deal. Let's say like Bao super pimps it out, and Blau's community gets like 1,000 sales, and then Sykkuno doesn't really, and there's like 5 people who buy it. Like, he barely mentions it, doesn't link it, kind of is like, oh, it's a lot of money, I don't know if you should buy it. I mean, whatever. Or has his own merch line drop at the same time, so then his fans would probably prefer supporting him rather than the group thing, because they're like, well, why am I giving money to like a Buddha or whatever? So then he sells, let's say, 10 shirts. Blau sells 1,000. Then, although Sykkuno's the biggest streamer, you would think he'd get the most numbers because he barely cared about it. That would mean that all of Blau's number is in getting even more a bad ratio because he's the smallest one. So you can kind of see how like this is a risk both by friends, but also by business too as well. And also the prices were driven up because we chose to make it a local LA factory. We didn't realize at the time how expensive that would be. I think there was a big trend too with like Hassan and everyone where it's like LA made, no unions. We make sure we take care of people and nothing from like China, Japan, which I mean, I can understand too, but it does drive up the cost. And I checked in to say that we can pull out the product before production, need to be 100% behind it, price, product, etc. So he's trying to be like, hey guys, even like if you want to dip out at any point, that's fine. Just tell us now so we don't have to fully commit to like hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever numbers they did for sales for clothes. Probably a decent amount because streamers do sell a lot of merch. At least a bare minimum, probably at least 1,000. That adds up, I'm sure a whole lot more. But just for easy numbers. Also just want to throw this out here before we fully commit back in the day of 2023. And before they start making the clothes. It's like before we actually produce things like if we have any issues now, this is the final door. We could back out and then cover the cost to OTV, but not go through with the manufacturing and making of the product. Because like you don't have to do it if we don't like it. I bring this up because if we do this, we need to be 100% committed to promoting it and owning it together. Basically being like, are you guys on board or no? We have to commit to a photo shoot altogether, or Buddha, you can do an individual one if you can't travel. Wearing it on stream, promoting together, and have it feel like we're all in together. Basically, like they all want to do the same stream, same day, wear the merch, like it, talk about it, like put on hoodies for like a week or like work it into the rotation, put some links, tweet it on out, go to a photo shoot, like it actually like try. So we have to stand behind the price. So he highlights this, the price over here, the product, and then the promotion together. I want to avoid a situation where we commit to the factory making clothing, but we're not bought into it personally. Basically being like, hey, we don't want to have like a bunch, like 50,000 shirts. And it's just sitting there, and then I just can't sell it on my own as Blau. I think we should each consider that individually, and if even one of us has reservations, we should talk that through or just back out now. Better to eat costs behind the scenes that create issues publicly. So this is literally like actually a very well-worded response. I will give Blau a lot of credit. He's given everything out here. The numbers, he took the biggest hit, financially took the hit. Like props to him, dude. Like I don't really watch him, but this looks really good on him actually. And he even said, hey, if there's any issues with even one of us, it's probably better for us to eat the cost behind the scenes. Let's not create issues publicly. Like this is like the most like impressive creator response I've seen. I'm genuinely impressed by that all. So anyway, obviously that didn't happen, of course. Because here is Sykkuno. I'm going to go and speed him on up a little bit because it's mostly him kind of talking about this. It's already like 23 minutes long. But this is the exact moment by the power of the internet that Blau was talking about when the merch dropped all at once. But notice this too. Notice this too. I don't know if this is Sykkuno's shirt or not. You guys can let me know. But nonetheless, I remember this moment happening. This was kind of like somewhat big deal-ish. But you guys can see how there's literally Sykkuno.store, new merch for Sykkuno's store. His own merch. I remember there's like a conflicting merch line.
All right. Let me show you guys. We got Clean Boys merch. Keep in mind, I didn't design it. I didn't determine all the things for it. Buddha couldn't show up for the shoot, but here it is. We got Clean Boys merch, guys. I think it looks pretty cool. The artist did a great job with this design here.
He's liking the artist.
I don't know why there's random Japanese in the bottom right. I'm going to say I don't speak Japanese. I don't know what it has to do with the Clean Boys. So,
So first and foremost, he's like, why? Like, it's a lot of subtle shade. I'm going to call it out, but like, not all of it's the biggest deal. But like, he's like, why is there Japanese? We don't know. Like, that was a style thing for stuff. It does look cool, but he's like, well, I'm not Japanese. No one else is Japanese. Why is there Japanese on it? I think it was just trying to make it look cool, you know, like add to the aesthetic, if you will.
All good.
I said I was in my head. Hold on, let me hide somewhere in GTA so I can actually talk about it. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what it says. Like I said, I didn't design it. I didn't choose anything. I think it's got some
So almost like it's not the worst, he's being honest, but it's also like, if you're trying to sell this to your community as like a joint business venture, why is he like, I didn't design it, I didn't know what's going on, I had nothing to do with this, it's just there, I'm just showing it. Almost reads like an ad read where it's like, hey, play Raid Shadow Legends, I love this game.
Japanese letters there. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it says either. I don't know how I got there. I guess it looks cool maybe.
It's like, it might look cool, I don't know, it's just us, I guess, I didn't design it, you know what I mean?
So I'm not too sure. But I think there's shirts, hoodies, pants, and shorts, I think, for sale, and we could just see it. Now, here's what I was concerned about. I don't think they look bad.
Like, okay, if you're trying to sell someone, no, honestly, it is overpriced. He's not wrong. But if this is like your friend's group venture and like it's already been 1 minute and he's like, well, I don't think it looks bad. I didn't design it. I don't know why there's Japanese. It's just so much subtle, like, he's not proud of it. And this is exactly what Blau was like, hey, if you don't like this for any issues or like the design on any issues, like let us know, like you can step out. And this guy's also getting the highest cut too, don't forget.
At all. But, I mean, you know, it's a nice hoodie. I'll say on the back, they did an amazing job with, like, this art looks really cool. I'll say the Japanese, don't know where it came from. Doesn't really fit with the...
But also there are some people that instantaneously said this, like Jayla Walker, the price, LOL. And then people are trying to say, like this is the turn guy even Blau was mentioning. Percentage of profits from the merch goes to the artist on the back of the pieces.
Clean boys. And I'll say...
And even people in the comments, some people are saying looks clean, love the illustration. But also someone else even just, if you guys look back at like 2 seconds in the video, someone said yours is better. Like Sykkuno's merch is better.
Quality-wise, it's definitely better than your average Gildan hoodie. Hey, that's me.
But people are saying like in this economy...
I look like a dead fish.
Some people saying 130, clean, the price, all caps.
Okay,
People, you guys are seeing like 130 on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see, but you look where my mouse cursor is, 130.
You know, the problem is, yeah, it ain't cheap.
Yeah, everyone's like, what is the price? Already sold out of my size. Oh my. And like the first thing he's kind of joking about is the price. It is, I would never probably drop $130 on a hoodie. Maybe some of you guys do, maybe big people. Like if it was really high quality, maybe like embroidered and stuff, like super special, multi-parted, whatever. But I usually wouldn't. That's just a little high for me even.
And like I said, I didn't decide that personally.
So once again, he's like, it wasn't me.
It ain't cheap, right?
It ain't cheap.
It's not bad at all, but I mean, if you really
look at
it,
it's not bad at all, but
you know, it's a brown hoodie, right?
If you really look at it, it's a brown hoodie, bro. Like this, you can see how he's just not selling this. And this is the guy who's getting the highest cut, biggest numbers at the time. Like even the community is like just not vibing it. I mean, he's not wrong though. That's the crazy thing. Like this is really basic. So you would think basic would be cheaper, like less crazy in designs, less embroidery. Like this is quite literally just a colored hoodie. I mean, he's not wrong, but it's like one of those fake friend things. Like he's like it's not an obligation. He doesn't really want to be here. He's probably not in towards sales.
And the back looks cool, but it's a brown hoodie.
Cool, but it's just
if you see
brown.
it and you love it and it's what you love, I say you can go for it. But I will say, I mean, yeah, it's it's quite pricey. And I will say the quality is
like if you're trying to sell something, like it's just not selling it well, dude. Like it's not selling this at all. Like even someone in the comments right here, try to sell it more, bro. LOL. Or like the poster's nice. Like even the people in the community are being like, hey man, like you should maybe try to sell this a little bit better. And this is like within the first 2 minutes of this all.
Better than like a Gildan hoodie and stuff like that. So it's definitely not like cheapo merch, but
like someone said $130, I don't like GTA that much. Like he's like, even the comments, he's like, get you a Sykkuno hoodie instead, $130 big oof. Like you could just tell he's not messed with his merch, which is okay. But don't forget, Blau just said how he basically gave them the most biggest warning of like, dude, like I think each of us should consider that individually, and if even one of us has reservations, we should talk that through or just back out now. Better to eat the cost behind the scenes that creates issues publicly. And of course, Blau is the one that's like footing the cost and getting the lowest. If everything he's saying is like the lowest amounts. So you have your friend on stream that's doing this, you would feel so excited. Do you guys want to hear a random story from mine too? I always try to include my own stories for my subscribers, or just so you guys know who I am as a person, not just a gossip boy. I actually made a Twitch team. It's still up there. And this is like no shade towards the people. I'm like, whatever. But basically we had a good Twitch team with like 7 other Twitch partners. I'm not going to name their names. I actually still like all of them, so it's not even gossip. It's just it's kind of a funny story at this point. Like, it's been so many years. But I like them. I still like them. But basically, we made a little Twitch team. We're going to do like a giveaway. I had like a custom bot for like rotating hosting at the time. I had one of my best friends out there at the time too as well, who was like a huge, massive streamer even out to this day. Not like a flex, just more of like just for reference. Like my friend, who is a way bigger content creator than almost all these people involved, was like, yeah, let's go do it, because she's awesome. She's great. But then we also had a few other people involved, and they were kind of like friends of friends. We're like, yeah, let's go do a little venture and like see if we can make it fun. Like old school Twitch teams, if you guys remember any of those. Kind of even think like an OTV type style stuff. Like similar content, you kind of like share communities, good vibes, giveaway, whatever. You know, whatever it might be. But the intriguing thing is that one of our, like we were on the same vibe. It's like, let's all promote it. We had like custom pictures made. And then like there was some people who just did not care. There were some people who like, there was someone who didn't even mention that it existed the entire time on stream, on Twitter, on everything. And for me, who spent so much time and my own money doing it, I was like, oh, why did you say yes then? You know, like, and you don't want to be someone who's like bothering another streamer because you're like, you can't be like, hey, Sykkuno, hey, Sykkuno, hey, Sykkuno. It's just more of like you just would assume at any point they would say no and step away. And at that point, it just fizzled out after that moment because it, like, if just one person wasn't all in, I was like, then what do you do at that point? Like, you know, like what do you do? What do you do, man? What do you do? There's also a really weird guy involved. I'm not going to mention their names, but like he was like really like parasocial with one girl. And like, we were like, do we want her in? I'm like, she doesn't really fit our vibe. She wasn't bad, but she wasn't really our vibe. And then the dude got really, like, he wanted to manage us. He was like someone else's friend or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if she really kind of fits. I don't even know her. Like, I don't know. And the dude got like really, really parasocial, weird, and like freaked out and stuff. Like, I don't know. That dude was like people get weird, dude. He was like a friend of a friend manager and like was trying to get his own people in and got mad when they didn't, like some control freak weirdo, dude. Like, don't interact with people on Twitch, whether they're streamers or like weird viewer people. Like, you get a lot of weird people, dude. I've been around the block. You get a lot of weirdos. But anyway, like, dude, like if you have that one person who's just not involved, like it sucks. Like it ruins the morale, especially if they're the ones that are getting the most benefit. They're one of the people getting the most money. Sykkuno's at 29%. So having him be like, well, it is a shirt. It is brown. It is okay. It's a lot of money. But I got my Sykkuno store on the bottom left over here, ayo. If you guys want to get a cheaper, nicer, comfier hoodie that gives me more money. He didn't say it like that, but like, you know, it's like you have competing merch drops. That's why there's non-compete clauses with sponsors and stuff too. And then obviously he's just kind of still dogging on.
I will say,
we'll let him talk and yeah.
You know, it is quite plain. I think
it's like, it's also like plain.
And find a brown hoodie, you can find one.
Like this dude is like literally just insulting it. Like, I remember this happening. Everyone's like, wait, bro, what? Isn't this your own merch? Like, there was, I think, live stream fails clips at the time. Like, it's just a brown hoodie. You can go to Kohl's. Like, dude, you're not selling this at all. And his chat's like, what?
Exactly like this, minus the cool design on the back. You know, like, yeah. You know? And then that's not all, actually. We've got other things. The pants are...
People even say, like, Sykkuno, you gotta, like, you know, like, people are saying, was it Blau? Calling out Blau? And people are like, you gotta hype up the merch, Sykkuno. Like, look at the comments.
Also not cheap.
Also not cheap.
And they're nice. I have them also. I have them. They're actually quite nice. I think if you love it, and you know, you obviously... You
are really selling it, ha ha ha. But some people are saying, I love that Sykkuno's being honest about it, but it's like about this, like, by destroying his friend too.
The extra money. Like, I'm not upset. Like, the pants are nice. You know, they're nice. But yeah, like, I mean, at the end of the day, you got these pants. It's got the little guy on the back. He's cute. It says Clean Boys on the front. And then, once again, the random Japanese. Don't know what it has to do with the Clean Boys exactly. Can someone translate this? What does this say?
I think
How does this get here?
I think it says Clean Boys.
Japanese. We're not Japanese Clean Boys, but nothing wrong with... I love Japan. I just don't know what... what is this? Can I get a translation on this? It just says Clean Boys. Okay, well, I can't read it, so I don't... I don't know. Anyway, so we got the pants too. They're $90. We got this T-shirt is $55, I think. It's got Clean Boys on the side, cute little guy running there, and the same design on the back. You know, it is really a basic, cleaner line. There's nothing, you know, particularly insane. And then these shorts. are.
Although if you do, I mean, I do get what he's saying. I mean, it literally just, you could buy these shorts probably anywhere. It just has Japanese clean boys and clean boys. Like $80 for shorts. I mean, I could probably buy another 5 pairs of shorts at like Kohl's, you know? So I mean, for frugal people, I get it. And people even saying it's hilariously expensive, you know, how much are the shorts? I get like why he's apprehensive, because, you know, I get it. I get into everything, but he should have talked to Bao about it, you know, but maybe he also said the cost when it's just a weird friend vibe. It really is just weird.
$80 for the shorts, just these shorts, $80. And it's once again the Japanese clean boys, and I guess this guy in the back. Like I said, I think you guys saw me yesterday. I'm going to say off the bat. Yesterday, I said I didn't design it. I didn't choose the prices. So, I mean, listen, guys, this is a picture of me, right? I'm here. I'm part of the Clean Boys. And I'm going to be completely honest. I get a cut of the profits here. So, I'm not going to lie. I do get a cut.
People in chat being like, unsold. It's such a wild crash grab. Like, people like were insulted this, which also probably led towards, like, the Blau.
Cut of the profits here, but I'm gonna be totally honest. This is me, right? I'm wearing the hoodie here. That's $130. I'm wearing the t-shirt under it. That's another $55 for the t-shirts. I'm wearing the pants, which is another $90, and that brings it to, I don't know, $300 something, and then taxes another 10%. Throw in some shipping, and I'm wearing, this is me right here, about $400 something. Now I'm not gonna say, I'm not trying to upset anybody. Probably will, but I'm wearing a $400 outfit here. My hoodie, shirt, and pants. It's not cheap. So don't buy it. If you see it and you love it, it's exactly what you want, you go for it. Don't let me stop you. Can you show the back? Yeah, it's right here. The back's actually, it looks amazing. The artist did such a great job on this. Like, this looks cool as heck. I mean, look at all those little dudes running around. That's us doing the bank heist and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's just cleanboys.com. I mean, it looks cool, but yeah, I mean, it ain't cheap.
It's like every like 3 seconds, it's like, it ain't cheap. It definitely was not. So I understand why he says that he's probably uncomfortable with it. And this, I think, was the major friendship tear. There's probably other stuff too as well, but like, it is awkward. Like, what do you, this is like, what do you do? What really do you do? Not to go and say that Sykkuno's down the wrong, because he apparently was also cheating in the background that Blau called out. So that was other tea, but.
And, here's what I think, guys, and I'm going to be totally honest. I'm probably going to upset some people.
Like Blau.
With me saying what I'm saying about it. But I think I'd upset myself the most if I didn't say anything, because...
So it's like he's kind of like virtue signaling, but he's kind of not really like super signaling it, because it is kind of true. Like, I would probably not pay $130 for a hoodie that only has like a little small baby icon. Like, but like at the same time, like, what do you say? It's all because he didn't go and talk to his friends and communicate honestly. This is like, that's why they did it. It's hard conversations to have. It's hard vibes, and like, I can kind of see both sides, but I do think Blau really did go put this all out on his own end, and he kind of gave Sykkuno a really good deal. So if anything, Sykkuno probably had more power. Like, if you even just say like on this overall, he's probably one of the biggest owners, so his decision would probably be like, hey guys, let's make it way cheaper. Let's not do some LA ritzy ditzy brand. And people probably would have listened, or could have stepped out. So like, I want to know your thoughts. A little bit gray ground here.
If I just came out and said, hey guys, this is the best deal ever. I know it's expensive, but I promise you're getting the best thing ever. I'd just be lying to you guys. And I feel like I'd be most upset with myself.
So a lot of people are being like, yeah, we appreciate you guys can look at the comments, but it's also on the behalf of one of your friends who also is putting out all the money for it. Sony talked about it all beforehand. You can kind of see like the double crossing, the Among Us, if you will.
If I just came out and lied to everyone who shows up to my stream and watches me and said it's the best thing ever. I also will say this, as a creator, I'm part of multiple drops. I actually have my own drop.
Okay, this is where it gets a little worse. I mean, it was bad already, but this is where, like, once again, the Sykkuno store. Hey, I do have my own merch that's way cheaper. I think I remember seeing this when it happened now, so it's intriguing seeing it come for full circle for all the subs here. Like, this Sykkuno drama has been nutty. Like, it just is. It's like fun to break down as a streamer myself, because like I've been in these situations, or I've had, like I told you guys that before the story. It's like there's sometimes just one person who's not good at communicating or does it wrong, and it just is like, what do you do? Do you yell at them? Do you ruin the friendship? Like it's just, then you lose clout. It's a lot. Like, it's hard. But yeah, you're just selling out his own merch, dude.
Happening right now. And I think it'd be fair to show you guys everything I have. Obviously,
oh
this
my
is
God. Like,
the most expensive option we've got of things that I'm a part of. This one at 130 is
like, at least like sell out the inventory first, or like do like give like 1 day, not even like 7 minutes in. Like, bro, dude, like I would be so upset if I was Blau.
the most expensive.
Like,
I
wow.
also have my own merch that I just came out with recently, and it is more affordable. This is the more expensive option, and this is my cheaper hoodie. This one's 60 something bucks. It's about half the price of this one, and it's
like, bro, he's
in
like
my
literally
opinion, way more
comparing
unique.
it. Oh my god, dude.
I mean, you've got the pendant on the string, you've got two-tone, you've got even just like right here. See right here, guys? These strings here, it's got like a metal ring. I think they're called eyelets.
It is cooler. Like, I mean, I would not wear this. It's a little not my style. It's a little too soft boy, like 16-year-old girl. If I, honestly, I actually kind of preferred Blau's design. But like, it's cool. It is also half the price. I mean, it is cool.
Or something. We put in a lot of little details that you don't see on a regular hoodie. We got the tag on the bottom. It's two-tone. We got this pendant, which I think has never, ever been seen on a hoodie before. So we got a lot of unique things, and it's about half the price. I feel like this hoodie, I think the art is amazing on the back, but at the end of the day, it's a plain hoodie.
If I was Blau and I saw this VOD in real life, I'd be throwing bottles against the wall. I'd be like complaining to my girlfriend. I'd be mad.
And it's double the price. So that's a whole thing.
Everyone in the chat's also saying sold when he's trying to get his old stuff. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, I'd be mad if I was Blau, dude. I
That's
get
the
it.
whole thing. But this option is there. I am part of the Clean Boys. And, are the materials the same? No, I think this one might be slightly better than the one that's half the price.
That's half the
price.
Like, dude, this guy definitely was selling his own merch, man. Without any doubt, bro. This dude was definitely like, buy my merch. I'm making more money. I like my design better, bro. Like, without a doubt, dude.
Oh? I personally, I think this one is definitely better than like this one that is half the price. And
he just, it's the price. He says like 50 times, dude.
I'm gonna say this one is a lot more unique. This one I think is a little bit better. If I'm totally honest, if this was 60 bucks, oh, this would be amazing. I'd buy this instantly. Like, it'd actually be the steal of a century at 60 bucks. This is definitely way higher quality than your average like Gildan hoodie or something that they throw their logo on. But it's not 60 bucks. If it was like 80 bucks, I'd probably still get it. Like, it's not bad. It's got the Clean Boys on it. The art on the back looks cool. But it's not 80 bucks either. Dude,
like it's just reality, bro. This dude. I mean, you could at least be like, hey, buy it. Like, you know what I mean? Dude, what is going on here?
$100 bucks. Well, that's pretty pricey, right? We're talking 3 digits there. $100. But it is high quality, and it's creator merch. You don't expect it to be cheap. But it's not $100 bucks either. So it's not cheap, guys. It's not cheap. It's pretty decent. I will say also, it is quite high quality, but I mean, it's not the highest quality hoodie I've ever had. I do think it's way better than average like
he
Gildan
hates
that you
it.
throw stuff on. But like, fact is, I think this personally, I've had both. This hoodie, in my opinion, is actually better, and it's 88 bucks, still about $50 cheaper. This one I think is higher quality.
They did the photo shoot with Valkyrie too, even, bro. Like, he's picking his side for sure.
I don't know what happened or how it works, but this is personally my favorite hoodie ever.
He just showed all these other hoodies and pants, and he's like, this is personally my favorite hoodie ever, all by Sykkuno. Like, I mean, like, you could have maybe just coordinated the drops at different times or something. Dude, there's so much. It's almost comical because I'm not these people, so I don't have to feel the feelings they're feeling, This is crazy, dude.
I mean, just look at the difference, guys.
We're almost done. It just keeps going, dude. It just keeps going,
cool
dude.
Design on the back. But this hoodie, we've got so many special things on it. I mean, we got the 2 strings to really match the split design. We have more colors. Maybe you don't like more colors. We got the design on the front. We got rid of the pockets here because it looks cleaner.
He
which
loves
is crazy
this so much more.
that I have a cleaner looking design because we got rid of the big kangaroo pocket in the front. See how this one, the standard hoodie, has this big pocket on the front? That's pretty normal. This looks a lot cleaner because we got rid of the pocket.
It's like,
we
this
didn't
is
get rid
better.
of pockets. In general, we have them on the side. It's very thought out and stuff. And then, I mean, I just have both hoodies. I have them both. I put them next to each other. And I think you can see a lot of differences already. I just literally took this picture like 5 minutes ago. We got acid washed on the side, so that's a different texture.
Dude, he's just selling it so hard, dude.
It's brown. I do like the brown. We've got split colors here, so that's cool. And then we've also got
someone in the
these
chat.
two
I've
strings that
seen
really go
undersell
along
and
with the split
oversell.
here. So that's cool too. And then we got this nice ring. I think it's called an eyelet there. And the other one, I guess they just looks like they just cut it and ran the string through it. I think they both do look nice, but I mean, I just feel like for the price, if it was the best thing I had ever seen, I would say that. But I mean, this is 88 bucks. And the small details, they spent more efforts on it. And I'm going to tell you guys the facts here. People are going to be upset at me for this, and they can be, but like I was saying, I'd be way more upset at myself if I just told you guys it's the best thing I've ever seen, and you should all buy it. Because I'd just be lying to you guys, and I don't want to do that to you. I will say if you see it, you love it, it's exactly what you want to see, and you love it, and you got the extra money to pay for it, you should get it. You know, it does have a really cool design on the back. I think that's a selling point. I will say, like, I mean, guys, these are 80 bucks. It's the same price as this. This is 80 bucks and a few bucks more. This is 80 bucks.
Dude.
So, yeah, people can be mad at me, but I'd be more mad at myself if I told you guys to buy these shorts over the split hoodie.
And I mean, I would, if I had to decide right now, I would rather have the hoodie than the shorts. But like, dude, Blau communicated so on point, literally saying like, if any one of us has any reservations, we should talk that through or just back out now. Better eat the cost behind the scenes that create issues publicly. Like, I mean, like, dude, this is the most public you can get. So give me your thoughts. Like, he's not wrong, but with the same day, same merch drop, like it does. He really did slight bow because he did try to communicate it pretty good. And I'm sure Blau got a lot of hate over time for that. So hopefully he feels a little bit vindicated with it all now that he kind of had a chance to talk about it. Subscribe if you guys are new. Like I said, we have the giveaway going on. We'll talk about that a little bit more in more details with the Switch 2 or PS5 Pro. We'd love to have you guys here. We have our own Twitter and Twitch down below if you guys would like to follow. We'd love to have you guys there too as well. And we'll have more videos, just whatever it happens. But I thought this one was intriguing. We'll see how much more comes out from the whole Sykkuno situation. But realistically, probably not that much more. We can go back to covering other random gossip all throughout the channel. I appreciate you guys all so much, and leave a like and your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys all soon.